These Clark County gardeners volunteered to share about how they've incorporated natural gardening techniques. Their yards are free of synthetic chemicals, promoting the health of humans, waterways, and wildlife. Join us on a tour of some of the most beautiful natural gardens in Clark County.
Gardening is just magical. It impacts my life every single day. There isn't a day that doesn't go by when I'm just not so grateful that I have a garden. I love to watch the birds and the bees and the rabbits and all the little bits of wildlife that just make this such a magical place. Hi, I'm Cari Corbet-Owen from Vancouver, Washington. This is my eco-friendly fairy sanctuary where miracles and magic happen every day. Welcome to my garden. So when it comes to natural gardening techniques, I'm a great believer in first doing no harm, but I really want to be a good steward to this tiny patch of earth. So everything that I do is, how can I stop stuff going to the landfills is one of my big focuses. How can I reuse and recycle? How can I be kind in terms of using stuff on my garden that isn't toxic, that's really friendly to birds and bees and other animals as well. So this here is a fairy reading nook, and as you can see, it uses lots of recycled materials like old towels and bottles, and this is made from Mother Earth. And then the roof is just made of some recycled cardboard and carpeting, and then we planted it up to make it look pretty. This is my strawberry tower, and what I did was I took a very ordinary water barrel or old food barrel, and I cut it with a jigsaw to make the pockets, and then I took a blowtorch and I just kind of heated them, and then I finally stuffed a wine bottle into each of them and let it cool, and that formed the pockets for my strawberries, which, as you can see, are very luscious. So I like to use containers in many different ways. So like this old milk carton is what I fill up from my water storage tank. I have lots of them. And then I like to make my own little watering cans just with old containers. So for example, I would use this one to fill it up. And then it's as easy as anything to use this as a watering can. And the other thing that I've experimented with this year that is super fun is making some seed bombs where you put your seeds in clay and then just throw them into the garden with a bit of straw over them. And as you water them, the clay melts and the little seed starts to germinate inside. So another fun thing to do. The advice that I have for someone who wants to start gardening naturally is don't wait. Start doing it now. Don't wait until you've got all the knowledge. Even if you make some mistakes, it doesn't matter. Just next year, make sure you don't make those same mistakes.
How will you implement natural gardening techniques in your yard? For inspiration, please visit www.clarkgreenneighbors.org/garden tour.